so we didn't stay here long. I'm gonna head over to Nazaré now. Hopefully the wind will hold up long enough to make it there. Maybe have some thunderstorms. Of course, the wind's supposed to die out in the afternoon now, so not sure how far that'll make it. So here's a strategy I like to use. We're being blown into the slip now. If I untie the dock, we'll just run into the dock. So what I do is I just give it enough reverse to take the strain off the line. Now I can step off the boat, untie it, the boat just waits for me to hop on. Go back this way a little. Our friend here is gonna leave at the same time, and we're both heading to the same place. So I guess we're buddy boats today. I tried to pay it at the harbor, but I couldn't find the harbor master, so this one's on the house, I guess. Sails up. Get out the Genoa. Good. I'm excited to be sailing to Nazare. It's known for its monster surfing waves, and I think they get to like 100 feet or 80 feet or something. And we've actually got a pretty good swell out here, so we could get to see some impressive waves when we come in. That would be pretty cool. My friend back here told me I needed to stay out to like the 90-meter line and then work my way in to avoid getting caught up in them. Hopefully we don't have to go that far out, but it shouldn't be too bad even if we do. It just adds an extra 8 miles once we get in. We've been going for an hour, maybe 2 hours, and we're averaging 5.8 knots. A lot of times crossing 6. Really good sailing, super comfortable. Swell's nice and long period, so no problem there. There's really good sailing conditions. I'm thinking of pulling out the Spinnaker. We got the wind just behind the beam. I think maybe what I'll do is I'll keep sailing the offshore because that gives our speed even better. And then I'll be able to bear off, and the wind should shift a little more. We can just fly that thing. We'll just be blasting on the Nazare. And I really want to get there as quick as I can so I can get there before the wind dies. And I mean, with a swell, they might have a pretty good waves. I'd like to see these big waves, see how they stack up out there. I think tomorrow it might die out. Up, so we got the Spinnaker flying, looking good. And we're back up to 4 knots. We were down for like 2.5 to 3, and that got us a couple extra knots. So unfortunately, we left our friend in the dust there. But, oh, actually, I see him. There he is. Just a little speck out there. Someone recently told me that Spinnakers were not good a good idea for single-handed sailors, but I would definitely disagree if you're gonna be sailing like across an ocean or a long distance, because this thing is like all that's keeping me going right now. And definitely when I sailed across the Atlantic, there were like days and days that I wouldn't have been able to move at all without the Spinnaker, or I would have had to use the engine, I guess. Also, when I sailed out of the Skagerrak, Spinnaker used that for like 3 days also. And it takes a little bit longer to set up than the other sails, but I mean, I've got plenty of time out here, and maybe it takes me 30 minutes to set up sometimes, and the fastest I can do it is maybe 10 or 15 minutes. But I mean, that's not too bad if you're looking at sailing for multiple days, just 15 to 30 minutes to set the Spinnaker and then another 15 minutes to pack it up for next time. I mean, if I can get away without having to just bob around doing nothing, it kind of keeps my sanity to keep myself busy, and it gives me something to do, and it's just a pretty thing to look at, I think. And I think it's pretty easy to find symmetrical Spinnakers that people don't want, because they're getting like asymmetrical ones, or some fancy kind of furling code 0, which, I mean, that'd be nice to have. Maybe one day I'll get one of those. They're definitely easier to put away. But once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad, and I'm just an amateur. The one thing I learned recently is you're supposed to have the pole angled to the wind. And that makes a lot of sense, you know. So if you got the wind like mostly on your beam, you have the pole just straight forward, and if the wind's behind you, have the pole all the way back towards the spreader or the shrouds. And then you can kind of put it in between too. So pretty nice to have like a downhaul on the pole too for the Spinnaker, and you can just kind of play around with it. And then once I get the pole set up, I sheet in with the other one until it just stops flopping around. Right now the wind is almost all but gone, but we're still doing 3 knots, and that would not be possible with the Spinnaker, especially with this huge swell. The swells build up to about 10 to 12 feet, and without the sails up, it would just be bobbing all over the place. So I really like having this big red sail up front. Looks like our friend is gaining on us. I think he's probably using the motor. Oh yeah, he's got his sails down. Disappearing. Looks like there is a thunderstorm over there. I can hear some thunder. A little bit internet still, so you can see it's coming our way. Dolphins! Hello there! And my friends! Oh yeah! Y'all are so cool! Wow! We're so close. Say hi. I want to go swimming with you. Wow. It squirted me with his blowhole. Oh man, I could probably swim this fast too, but I think I should put the Spinnaker away, especially with those clouds over there. Maybe jump in for a quick swim with the Dolphins then. Oh, okay, going to swim with Dolphins. Where are they? Where are those guys? Are they still here? Oh, are they gone? No. Where are our dolphin friends? I don't see them anymore, but let's go jump in and see if I can see them.
Well, no dolphins, but at least the bottom of the boat is clean. So it looks like the hull shield maybe is working.
That water's really calm. Oh man, I just missed him. Oh. Hey, friends, come to join us. The wind has kind of died out. I think that thunderstorm is still sucking all the wind away. I kind of wish I had left the spinnaker up. But I needed to try to swim with the dolphins at least. Hey, making some asparagus for dinner. Smells pretty good. And we're got the spinnaker back up and we're cruising. 5.5. Well, almost. Let's see, we put us a little bit more out here so we can go around the corner. Decided to grill some sausages as well. Now we're cruising. I think we'll catch up with our friend up here. He was using the motor while the wind died, so he got ahead of us, but less than a mile away now.
We are coming up on the Nazare Trench, which is part of the ocean underwater geography that creates the massive waves. Something about the trench kind of like splits the wave train and redirects them, and then they kind of combine together and get faster, or I don't know. It makes the waves really big, like up to 100 feet, they say, right around there. But we'll be going to this side, which should be a little more protected, and then down into the marina over here.
We got ourselves into a little bit of a pickle because the wind died down and it kind of bow tied itself. So that's not the fastest way for your boat to go, but it is one way. So I got to figure out how to untangle that now. We're coming up on Nazare. I can see the castle or lighthouse or whatever's up there. You can also hear the crashing surf, some big waves. The swell kind of died down a little bit, so it's not quite, I don't think it's quite the massive wave it can sometimes be. But about 2 or 3 miles away. Just up there, I think, is the marina, somewhere in there. The winds have died down a bit, so we're slowing down. But still moving. Have not used the motor just since I motored out of the marina, basically. So pretty good sailing today. There was only maybe an hour or two where the kind of thunderstorms took our wind, and I brought the spinnaker down just out of precaution. But if I left it up, we would have been moving the whole way. I'm gonna try to sort out the spinnaker that got kind of tangled up before I get into the harbor, so then I can just go to bed. I don't have to have this all over my floor. I don't want to put it outside because it always gets condensation on it at night. Foggy approach here. Got a red and green fishing boat off our beam. There's a kind of a strong smell coming off the coast here, but it's actually kind of pleasant. It's like a, I don't know. See if we can find a spot. Pretty crowded. Here we are. Nice quiet harbor. Just gonna walk around a little bit and go to bed. There's another one of those weird A-frame sailboat things. Oh no, it's like, and this one's got two booms. I think that's so crazy. Look at that massive wind vane and weird triangle mast. I just checked in with the marina office here. It cost me 23 euros for one night in Nazare. Then I met up with my friends here in Portugal, Andre and Gemma, and we explored Nazare. There are these old ladies selling dried fish on the beach here. And also the old wooden fishing boats that they used to launch from the shore. They look pretty heavy, pretty impressive to drag one of those things up and down the beach. Got some great views of the town and then all the way up to see where the big waves usually are, but pretty mellow conditions today I was here.
From there you can see the lighthouse.
Then of course we go to the local flying site to get out the paragliders and do some ridge soaring.
I hope I stay up. I think it might be enough wind.
People seem to be doing okay. Well, you got this super fancy fairing.
I look the part,
harness.
right?
Yeah.
The racy. Oh, it's got one of those.
We can do tricks. Ooh.
All right, first flight of the year. I landed on the beach, but I'm hiking back up. It's only about 5 minutes. And we'll try again. Everybody else is staying up. It's just me that lands out. That's been a while, but I'm sure we'll stay up next time. And I got a little hike in now. Here it comes. Woo.
Will he do it? Don't miss the next episode of Samholm's Adventures.
I got some video of Andre showing off his ground handling and kiting skills. He actually has a online course if you're into paragliding and want to brush up on the ground handling. And he even does clinics occasionally.
It is, it's nice for them, definitely, isn't it?
All right, just landed flight number 2. That was 18 minutes. I'm getting better. Normally I find these beach ridge flying sites kind of boring, but it's actually kind of good. It's kind of getting me a feel for it without getting bumped around in thermals because it's been so long since I've flown. So I think I'll fly as much as I can today So then I'll be ready when I go to the Alps. Now I'm gonna try Andre's Swift paraglider. It's Ozone Swift paraglider. So maybe a little bit higher performance than mine. It's a lightweight glider also. We'll see if we end up staying higher.
Yeah, lightweight wings, it's a different game.
I will say I noticed the difference immediately. My glider is definitely starting to get out of trim and forming some wrinkles in it.
Over there, just keep a little bit more brake on and you'll come down. Keep it on, keep it on, keep it on.
Rider. Rider.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you guys next time.